Hello guys and gals of the internet, it's Suzuki, also of YouTube, Mixer and Twitch TV. And what an irony! Welcome back to the channel, Merry Christmas to one and all, Happy New Year as well. Welcome back, and welcome back after a year to Blazblue Cross Tag Battle. Unbelievably, already a year has passed since my first video in Team Bumblebee Madness, where I was very highly and very unexpectedly highly successful in gaining a lot of wins that day. The resolution does not appear to be correct. We will fix that. So, what are we doing a year after that session? Well, something that I wasn't really originally planning to do, much like last year. I wasn't really planning to do this because during Team Bumblebee Madness, which was the kind of small session I did with playing exclusively with Yang and Blake from Team RWBY, I stated in that session that I wasn't like ultra obsessed with RWBY. In a year that has changed dramatically. I'm still not like ultra obsessed, like I would buy all the toys and things like that. But after watching the 6 seasons up to this point, and like I think we're halfway through Volume 7, that has changed dramatically. It's one of my favorite things ever now. So what I've decided to do was actually something I've probably been planning to do for quite some time, but I'd already done it. You know, what we're about to do today is actually the RWBY specific part of the story mode. Now, Blazblue Cross Tag Battle does have a story mode per se. It is a story, and they all kind of interconnect in some way. I didn't play all of them because Blazblue up to this game was a series I was hugely unfamiliar with, to the point where I had never really played the series before. It was Blazblue Cross Tag Battle's beta, when that eventually dropped, that I actually got into the series. And as I stated in Team Bumblebee, I was really bad playing this game, so anti-alias FXXA. I'm not really sure what character sparkle effects means. Light event, performance mode, sample HUD mode. I'm not really sure what any of this means. I'll probably leave it like that for now, because anti-alias is like something I see like that, for example. So I'll probably connect them and see how it works. Hopefully it doesn't completely butcher the game. It seems alright right now. We've put it in full screen, so there is that. So yeah, Cross Tag Battle was really my entry point into the Blazblue series. It's not something I ever had any familiarity with whatsoever, but I loved playing the beta of the game when it came out, and as I stated, I really sucked before we went into the episode, into the specific madness with Yang and Blake, playing with them specifically throughout the game. But as you will probably be very surprised by, I actually did very well. And I want to go back to this game. I've always wanted to go back to it. Ever since, actually yes, I have wanted to go back and do another Bumblebee set, because Volume 2 dropped earlier this year. But since with the move, and then becoming a more PC-oriented gamer, and just to be kind of a little bit of exposition on that before we start. Yes, this is the PC version of the game. You will notice by the keys on the screen, you will notice a common theme developing over the next year, I would think, and that is because I'm becoming a more PC-oriented gamer. Really because, number one, I always wanted to get more use out of this PC, and Project PC was kind of my starting block, and I've really enjoyed using it and playing games on it. At number 2, very recently, and I mentioned this during the pre-season video for the Mick Schumacher year in F1 2019 that will be coming soon. I've actually already dropped the pre-season mode, but that will continue soon. I actually made a very surprising realization that Steam actually has an option to play with your PlayStation 4 controller. And seeing that the PlayStation 4 controller is one of my favorite controllers in my console years, I still will have consoles, but now that I can play with this thing and play more games with it, it's actually opened up a lot more avenues for games I wouldn't have done before, because as I stated in the Schumacher years, I noticed that the triggers, in particular on my Xbox controller, were very sensitive. So I think that would have been a real problem, considering in RWBY specifically, because I think you use the triggers to tag and do specific moves and stuff. So thank goodness for that we can find this, and it's just another reason why I could be moving to PC gaming a lot more in the future. And I think I've mentioned this in the latest channel update, that I'm not even bothering with the new consoles yet. I have no reason to buy any. So there we go. So yeah, this is a theme you will be noticing a lot in the future, in the not too distant future, maybe ever from here on out. But anyway, enough about that. We are about to play the RWBY episode of the Blazblue Quarantine Story Mode. I think I already mentioned that. So, just to reiterate quickly, Blazblue is a cross between 4 specific universes. Blazblue itself, Persona 4 Arena, Under Night in Birth, and I have no idea what that is. It seems like something out of Persona, weirdly enough. They kind of look like the same. And Team RWBY. So we're going to jump into this. I'm basically playing it because I love RWBY so much, and its characters in particular. Now, just quickly, you will notice a couple of differences between the HUD and the team select screen and all that. That's because version 2 of the Blazblue dropped, I think it was about a month or so back. And I haven't got that yet. I will get it in the future. And 2 things will happen in that time. Number 2 will probably be another a Madness set with Team Bumblebee, where I will play it for a longer period of time than the 5 videos I did last time, because I wasn't sure how much I was actually going to win, and ended up winning a lot. And the second set, which will be all for definite sure, because I do love using the RWBY characters in this game, Neapolitan was actually part of version 2. So once I purchase that, then we'll be going into a Team RWBY madness where I'll be using all 5 of the characters in the game. Now, I'm just going to pick a little gripe here before we start. Why on earth is it Neo and not Team Juniper? Like, where's Nora? Why is Nora not in this game? Why is Ren not in it? It makes no sense. I mean, I think Neo is a silent girl. She doesn't talk, if I remember rightly. And I think she was popular, but why just her? Where's Team Juniper? You know, all these other universes have had a lot of characters added to them, and they've even added 2 new universes that weren't part of this game when it initially came out, which is why you're not seeing them. So they added 2 new universes, but the only RWBY character was Neo. Like, where's Team Juniper? Surely they would be at the top of everyone's list for new characters. So that's kind of disappointing, because I love Nora and Ren in particular, but I could deal. You know, at least RWBY does get some love, but put Team Juniper in this game, goddammit. Anyway, that's my PSA for the day. Let's jump into this. So I've already done the introductory part, where you kind of have a bit of a tutorial to get used to the game.
So, what do we do now?
So one thing I've really loved about this game, and this in particular, is that this really does feel like a RWBY season. It's very true to the source material again, because I think all the actresses that play the Team RWBY members are all present and accounted for this game, so to do the voiceovers and such. Neo doesn't talk, but I know Casey Lee Williams does voice her, per se, I think. I could be wrong, but she does have a kind of like a giggle that Casey Lee does. But yeah, all the actresses that play the Team RWBY members are all present and accounted for. So already going into this, I can feel like a sense of giddiness, because it's a series I'm more familiar with now, and all the actresses are present and accounted for, and I think they all do a great job. So yeah, this really ended up feeling like a RWBY season, which is really cool.
You're the leader, RWBY. Try to act like one.
That voice told us we've got to protect this keystone as we collect the 3 others, right?
Yeah, that's how we win.
Hey, bees.
That's right. If you want to get back to your original world, then hurry up and collect those keystones.
There it is again. You're still here?
Yep.
Of course. I'm here to provide support and make sure that the tournament goes smoothly and everyone can claw their way to the keystones as safely as possible.
Sure.
How savage.
Sounds pretty exciting to me.
Of course it does, Yang.
You should hold on to this keystone, Ruby.
Me?
Well, shouldn't the leader carry the important stuff?
Don't mess this up.
Okay. Got it. Just leave it to me.
So, now what? We have to find the other keystones, right?
Yep.
True, but we don't have any leads to follow. Then we should split up to cover more ground. Yang, you and I can search over in that direction.
You got it. Let's do this.
Yeah, so unfortunately, we won't be playing as the bees because I'm trying to remember. I think they launched for the game when it came out in the UK because Blazblue came out in Japan and America first, and then it came out for Europe a few months later, by which time Yang and Blake were coming out. Because Yang and Blake weren't with the game when it first came out. I think they were added later. I'm not sure. I can't really remember, but they were DLC that was automatically installed to my hard drive when I installed the game. The reason I'm playing the PC version is a couple of Christmas presents were gifted to me through Tom Lady Games. She actually bought this for me, and Life is Strange too, so thanks for that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. No, I don't think Yang and Blake were initially. No, because they weren't part of the beta.
All right. Then Weiss and I will head
So
in the opposite direction.
I don't think.
Ruby, Weiss.
Yeah.
You two be careful now.
Thanks. You guys too.
Good luck.
Yeah, because Weiss and Blake were the only. Weiss and
then,
Ruby were the
shall we be
2
off?
members that everyone used, because like I said at Team Bumblebee, I would have groaned at Weiss and Ruby before, because everyone was using Weiss and Ruby to begin with.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Mr.
now
Leader
that
of
I
Team
love Ruby so much,
I'm counting on you.
Thanks. But I have no
it doesn't
idea
bother
where
me
to
so
start
much
looking.
anymore.
Then we simply have to scour every nook and cranny, don't we?
What? You can't be serious, Weiss.
I'm always serious.
Huh. Well, if this is supposed to be a tournament, they could have at least told us where the other teams are.
No, I couldn't have. That would hardly be sporting.
Couldn't you just give us a little hint? Huh? Is that? Slow down, Makoto. Quit dragging your feet, Noelle. Someone's gonna see you if you don't hurry up. Still, you don't have to go that fast.
Oops.
Oh. Noelle, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
She just fell.
I'm fine. Wait, the keystone.
Ah, so Blazblue
Didn't
has
break.
theirs.
Catching.
Those girls over there seem to have a keystone.
Okay, let's go, Weiss. We'll find ourselves an opening and... Who's there? Whoa! Oh, hello there.
How did you get caught already?
This is Ruby Rose. That's kind of a thing.
Who are you guys?
She's not Blake.
Oh, right. My name is Ruby Rose. And if you don't mind, we'd like you to give us that keystone.
And I am Weiss Schnee. Like you, we are contestants in this tournament. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Huh? What tournament? Sounds to me like they want to take our keystone by force. So they must have come
Rather
from
not.
another world. Which would mean... Anyway, let's not get started off on the wrong foot here. I'm Makoto Nanaya, and this is my friend Noelle. The thing is, we're collecting the keystones too.
Yeah?
Mind giving us that thing you have? Well, about that.
Yeah.
There is no way we would do that. This is our only way back home.
Makoto, I knew it. They... Yep. I figured they had a keystone of their own.
Huh.
Me and my big mouth.
Weiss, what are you doing?
Well, you know, they would have had to find out sooner or later. They all are after the keystone, so might as well just announce it anyway.
I was trying to avoid getting into a fight, but it's not like we have enough time to talk things through. Looks like we're not getting out of this battle. Weiss, are you ready?
Oh, I'm always ready. Let's show them what Team RWBY can really do.
And Noelle and I are gonna show you the power of our friendship.
Yeah, let's do this, Makoto. But try not to go too hard on them.
Friendships will clash, determination will be tested, and victory will be earned! Ah, to be young again. Well, my lovely ladies, if you're ready, fight!
Let's go. So yeah, this is a White Rose specific story, which I'm not about to complain at. But it would have been nice to play as Blake and Yang a little bit. But like I said, I don't think they really originally came out with the game, so they had to. They had to obviously just factor in RWBY and White. Yeah, bear in mind I haven't probably played this in a year, so I might be a little rusty.
Don't make it too easy. We haven't lost yet. RWBY, don't you move. Good one. Now, counter. RWBY, jab. On my feet. No, just fall. On my feet. Excuse me.
Oh my god, brutal.
Let's go.
Just warming up.
One thing I really would have liked is that maybe they gave the RWBY characters the Volume 7 outfits,
We lost.
like Slight did.
Guess we've got to back down.
And our winners are RWBY and Weiss! What a spectacular combination!
I know, right?
We managed to keep our keystone safe.
I think Weiss is probably my favorite RWBY character. Just for her character development, it's been so insane. I think Weiss is the one that has really been pushed for character development the most, I think. She's so different from Volume 1 through Volume 7. She's completely
You
changed
sure did.
for the
I'm glad I
better.
had you with me, Weiss.
I mean,
It
I
would have
liked
been
her before,
impossible to
but I
win on
like her
my
even
own.
more now.
I have to admit, though, I am a bit disappointed we couldn't get our hands on their keystone.
Yeah, I thought that was the point. I thought they had to kind of like beat them and then they would have got the stone. That's
It's okay.
unfortunate.
We'll get another chance.
I'm sure we will.
Right. Let's keep going. We have to find those other keystones.
Before we do, there's something that's been bothering me. I think I need to check up on something on my own.
What?
Huh?
Why?
Well, I guess it's okay, but what's bothering you?
I can't really put it into words right now. I'm hoping it's just my imagination.
Well, if you're sure, just be careful.
Weiss, you can't leave your doll on her own.
Well, you too, RWBY. Take care of that
I suppose you
keystone.
can. RWBY is more than capable of handling herself.
I know. You're such a worrywart.
Oh, you sound like Dad.
Anyway, I'll see you later.
Right.
I don't know why it reminded me of
Listen.
that, but it did.
Are you sure you want to just let her go?
Yeah, I'm sure. I trust her. She must have some sort of plan.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, I've got some keystones to find.
See, I like RWBY too because she was given the leadership of the team, and everyone was like, "Why her?"
Okay.
But she's
so if
grown.
I'm gonna get my hands on these keystones,
That's the thing. The
I'm gonna
whole
need
thing
to
I
find
said
the
about
people who have
Weiss
them.
is the same with all the RWBY characters. To be honest, Team RWBY specifically have grown so much, and the differences are so noticeable.
You can
in
do
all.
it, RWBY! Rah, rah, RWBY! Here we go, RWBY!
But that's-
Here we go!
But that's one thing I love about RWBY. It's like everyone gets their time to shine and their development, and it's nicely paced as well. Everyone gets their time and character development, but it's so nicely paced, so you get to see all the changes in almost everyone. I think that's the benefit of why it's run so long. You know, it runs so long, and people think it would get stale, but I don't think it has. I've watched all like 6.5 of them, and I haven't been bored.
I'm not that fired up about this. Besides,
You know, still finding out a lot about the people in it. And even the new people that have come in, like new teams.
Huh? The hell are you?
Anyway.
Hello? I'm Ruby. And you are?
Huh? Oh, I'm Hyde. Wow, I figured you'd be a little more defensive. You need something?
Yeah, actually. Hyde, do you have a keystone?
Yep.
Keystone? Oh, you mean this weird rock?
Well, bingo! Ha! I'm actually collecting those right now. It'd be really nice if you could give it to me.
Guess this thing really is valuable. Sorry, but no can do. We need this thing too. But if you really want it...
I've got to fight you for it, huh? Well,
Yep.
I can't just let this slip through my fingers.
That makes sense. Ready when you are.
Oh, sorry. Can you hold on a sec?
Yeah.
All right, no hesitation.
Hello, Ruby.
Yeah. You need
Slow
tag
down.
partners. That's
Who
the
do
whole
you think
point.
you are? Nothing fun starts until I say it starts.
What?
Whoa, who's that?
You're that lobster guy.
Lobster guy?
Guess it makes sense that you'd be here too.
That's right, clownfish. Now I get it. What a coincidence running into you.
Yeah, I absolutely have no idea who these guys
Well,
are.
I suppose I can make
I have
do
no
with
idea.
you. Just don't pass out too early.
Really? Is now
I know
really
a few
the
of the
time?
names, but...
Look around you. You got better things to do than snap your pincers at me.
Are you trying to piss me off? Good. That'll make tearing you apart that much sweeter.
Wait, whoa, wait, please wait.
Yeah.
Friends from the same world shouldn't fight.
We're
not friends.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oops.
Oh, hey
Sorry.
there, little girl. You look like you'd be fun too. I'll play with you. Come on, hit me!
You don't want to do that.
Do you mean me? Hey, that is no way to talk to a lady now, is it?
Okay, I've got an idea. Ta-da! Hyde and Carmine are now a tag team. Congratulations.
Nice and random.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, you do have to fight in a tag team here.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, really?
Wait, unless my
But
ears
Ruby's
deceive me, you're talking
not
about
got one
working
either, so this one
together?
can't do anything.
Being friendly? You better be joking.
Yeah, how am I supposed to team up with this jackass? It'll end up being 1-on-3, and my partner will beat the hell out of me.
Oh, good. If that's the plan, then let's get started, you little bastard.
I can't fight without a tag partner? I guess I shouldn't have let Weiss run off.
No.
Well, 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 what's all the commotion?
Who's there?
Please, there's no need to worry. My name is Hazama, and I'd really prefer not to get involved with whatever's going on here. So if you just let me scoot on by.
Hi, I'm Ruby, and that's probably not gonna happen.
Pleasure to meet you. And why?
This is getting interesting. Hey, you! She's my prey. Don't show up out of nowhere and ruin this for me.
Well, Miss Ruby, this gentleman, who has a lot in common with an acquaintance of mine, seems to be picking a fight with you.
Yeah.
You don't know me.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but oh wait, I forgot. Hey, Hyde, are you gonna give me that keystone now?
Why would I do that? Don't you see what's going on here? This hasn't exactly put me in a generous mood.
You don't need to snap at Ruby. She didn't do nothing wrong.
Keystone?
Yeah,
allow me to explain. To win this tournament, Ruby must satisfy 2 conditions. Firstly, she must defend the keystone given to her. And secondly, she must collect the keystones from the other contestants.
yeah, that's why I need your keystone, Hyde.
I see. So that's how it works. Miss Ruby, if you'd like, I'm happy to lend a hand.
You mean it?
Of course! Our meeting here must have been fate.
Thank you so much. Cool, now I have a tag partner.
This beautiful young lady and suspicious man in black join forces to become a tag team. Way to go, Ruby and Hazama! Now, how about some opponents?
I can't just sit back and let you walk away with the keystone.
You can't fight without a tag partner either.
Let's do this. Just stay out of my way, and remember, once I take them out, I'm coming after you.
Yeah. Try not to go too crazy.
Oh, that's right, Ruby. I'm not much of a fighter myself, so good luck.
Yeah, thanks. Wait, what?
Took us long enough, but we're finally ready for battle. What a nerve-wracking start. I'm a little worried about their choices of partners, but let's kick this match off. Ruby and Hazama versus Hyde and Carmine. Ready? Fight!
It's funny that he says, like, oh, I'm not much of a fighter either. You're in Blazblue?
Get ready!
He's very much like that guy from Guilty Gear whose name I can't remember. And that's a thing. I don't really understand why Guilty Gear wasn't added to this. I think that would have made Julio buy the game like instantly. I mean, Julio is interested in this game as much as Rachel Simon is interested in this, as far as I know, but, you know, he doesn't have anyone he would really play with. I think the guy he would be, like, Bong from Blazblue, who looks very much like, Strider. So, I guess that makes sense, really. I didn't want to do that, but never mind.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, Breach Throw. See you, nerd. That was cool. See you, nerd. Well, he held his own at least.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
You guys are stronger than you look.
Oh, please, you flatter us. Shall we get going, Miss Ruby?
Huh? Oh, good idea.
Ruby and Hazama are the winners!
Yep. That was pretty well established.
And here you are. This is what you wanted, right?
This is Hyde's keystone. But how did you?
Oh, I just borrowed it while he wasn't looking.
Yeah.
It seemed like you really wanted it, Miss Ruby, so take it.
Funny thing is, doesn't he need it? You know, the two Blazblue characters, Noah and Makoto, they wanted, like, rubies, and they were defending their one. So why would he being a part of the Blazblue universe, why would he just give it to Ruby? It makes no sense.
Thank you, Hazama. But are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. I told you I was here to lend a hand, didn't I? Now if you'll excuse me.
Ah, well, he seemed nice. Probably.
Are you positive about that?
I think so. He did help me out after all.
Yeah.
But what exactly are these keystones?
Keystones and visitors from other worlds, huh? Things are getting awfully interesting.
So he's either out of a loop or he knows something about it.
Oh, these keystones are so shiny. I can't take my eyes off of them. It's kind of mysterious even. Like the shine is pulling me in. Or like there's some sort of magical power in it.
Oh, you have no idea.
Well, they are the key items in this tournament after all. If you want to get back to your original world, you better work as hard as you can to snatch them all up.
Snatch them all up? Man, this tournament is intense. But you know what? You're right. I don't get to bring everyone home if I don't work hard. Now, who should be my next target?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're so small I could hardly see you.
Oh, did you seriously just fall out of the... Whoa, a bunny? No, wait, a girl?
Aw.
Wait, what do you mean small? We're just about the same size. Actually, you're smaller than I am.
Yeah.
How rude. Are you saying that I'm as tiny as a water flea?
I didn't say that. Wait, why water flea?
Now is no time to quibble over trivialities. Quickly, girl. Form a tag team with me and fight.
Okay.
No, this is all so sudden. This place is under that voice's control, and we're unable to fight alone. If I'm to fight, I need a partner. You should feel honored that I've chosen you.
I think she outranks you a bit, love.
What? The tag
Just saying.
teams? I don't really understand.
Ruby, you've done this like twice already. You should know how this works.
Got you now. Give it up, Rachel Alucard.